House, next time... Marcus.
Oh, right. You two know each other.
What are you doing here?
Interviewing.
Oh, who are we kidding? Interview's over. You got the job.
What job?
My new assistant. Part of his parole. Needs a job. Just trying to do my part.
You were wrong about the steroids. Patient had a paroxysmal tachycardia. We cardioverted him back to sinus rhythm. We're gonna get an EKG and assess the MEB scan. Marcus, let's talk outside.
Family is family.
Hey, good to see you too. Did you have a hard stretch? Not bad, I hardly got raped at all.
You can't work here.
Well, your boss says I can.
I'm not playing.
Lighten up. And this could be fun. I get to see your world. You give me access to the pharmacy. I am playing. Come on, man. You look good. I'd already know that if you came to visit every once in a while, but whatever, I get it. It's cool. You don't want to see me, you don't want to pick me up. It's all justified. I'll just have to win you back over.
Let me explain something. This man who's offering you the job, he's not a philanthropist.
He seems more helpful than you.
He doesn't want to help you. He only wants to use you to screw with me.
You know how you can screw with him? Act like your brother getting a job doesn't screw with you.
Trust me. It'll be better for both of us if you go back in there and tell him you can't take the job.
I'm not a person who has the luxury of turning down jobs.
We'll figure something out. Because you cannot work here.
We spent all night, used all the fancy machines. Patient's heart looks fine.
Well, if it was fine, it wouldn't go aflutter just because you walked into the room.
Light whip, 2 extra shots.
Thank you, sir. Judging by the look on your face, I assume you're upset that Big Bro didn't take your advice and skip town.
You told him about our conversation.
He bought me breakfast.
It was fun. Put lunch in the books, just you and me.
Our patient could have a PFO.
Well, naturally, you jumped right to a urinary issue.
PFO's not urinary, it's a heart issue.
It is? Well, naturally, you think it's not a urinary issue. Because you're so embarrassed about your own past urinary issues, you don't dare broach the subject. Oh, come on. You're spending the night over at Bobby Sampson's.
I did not wet the bed. I spilled a drink.
We're not buying it, Eric. We never bought it.
Why are you telling him these things?
What's the big deal? It was 25 years ago.
Oxygenated and deoxygenated blood mix. The rough flow causes a clot, explains a heart and head.
Oh, like that power forward from Loyola and Marymount? When he,
Hank Gathers. That's not what happened to him.
Whoa. Let your brother speak. What happened to Hank Gathers?
conference tournament, alley-oop dunk, jams it home, then he runs up the court and splat. He dropped dead of a heart thing right down the court.
I remember that. On autopsy, they found he had a hypertrophic cardiomyopathy.
Rage and tachycardia are warning signs.
Seriously? Because my brother remembers a basketball game?
Hey, I don't care where an idea comes from, as long as it makes sense and embarrasses someone.
What are you doing here?
My new assignment is to shadow you in enemy territory and document your every word to the patient. Just don't say anything stupid.
You're not an idiot. Don't do this.
Come on, man. I'm a new person now. No more drugs, no more lying. And if I can't get my own family to give me an opportunity to prove that, then what's the point?
Mom and Dad gave you a chance. And a second. And a third. I'm not about to give you a 54th.
Why isn't your minion fetching your lunch?
He's busy spying on his little brother. What?
That's very demeaning.
We obviously have a theory as to why demeaning is not demeaning.
You're escalating to prove I was wrong about you being nice, which you would only do if I was right.
Do you even listen to yourself?
happened to your face?
Wilson annexed the Sudeten land.
No abnormal T cells or B cells. It's definitely not lymphoma. Liver biopsy only revealed non-specific inflammation.
Kind of like the time you took your mom's birth control pills on a dare and ended up with swollen nipples.
That never happened.
Right. And your nickname all the way up through high school wasn't Erica.
It wasn't.
Okay, I may have made that one up. With the understanding that my brother still had a sense of humor and would figure out to play along.
Polymyositis would explain the head, liver, heart, even the white fingers.
Would also be accompanied by a significant decrease in muscle power. Marcus! Chance to redeem yourself. Does our patient look strong to you? Sorry, Eric.
Uses the same needle twice by accident. Viral hepatitis.
Do you think he's an idiot, Marcus?
I don't think he's an idiot.
Okay, go test his blood. Come on. We have a lunch scheduled. So, you jerk me around. Your allegiance lies with your brother. I get it. Admirable. But here's the problem. I hired you to tell me the truth. If you don't do that, you no longer have a job.
I don't know what secret you're looking to uncover, but my brother is a decent guy.
He was arrested for grand theft auto.
You're gonna be disappointed.
Try me.
He tell you I was with him?
Was it your idea?
We did everything together. I don't know whose idea it was. I was 16. He was only 14. A punk couldn't even see over the steering wheel. He was quicker with a flathead screwdriver than most people with a key.
Sorry to interrupt my character assassination with boring medical stuff, but when we drew the patient's blood, it clotted right there in the vacutainer.
So the problem is not in his blood, it's the blood itself.
Well, he's been working out in the cold doing two-a-days. It's got to be cryoglobulinemia.
I usually love breaking bad news, but in this case, start the patient on warfarin. I'm so sorry about that. You were saying.
We drove for about 10 minutes before we got caught, and that was it. My mom came down to the station. She didn't say a word the whole ride home. She came to the driveway, turned off the car. We're sitting in there in silence. And then without turning around, she said, "I pray for you." And she got out of the car.
Well, you got off easy.
Easy for you, easy for me, not easy for Eric. His life mission became to never disappoint a mother like that again. Because he is a good guy. Thought he would tell that story at the eulogy. I heard he didn't give one.
Your mother's dead.
If he didn't tell you, I'm sure he had a reason. Look, you can mark him all you want about peeing in the bed, but please don't bring up our mother.
Last night, the fire sprinklers flooded our apartment. And before that, I found an opossum in my bathtub.
You each had motive. You each had opportunity.
This is the emergency you paged me about?
Not so fast, Mademoiselle Cuddy. No one leaves here until they can account for their whereabouts the evening last.
Bye.
Okay, no one who is employed by me leaves here until they account for their whereabouts the evening last. Because I had you pegged all along. You certainly had all the motive in the world.
First of all, I'm not interested. Second, I don't even know where you guys live.
Yesterday, I confirmed that you are a liar.
What are you talking about?
Well, at least a liar by omission.
House. Don't.
Get this, class. Foreman's mom died. Did he ever tell any of you?
House, I think you're getting off topic here.
Is he serious? Did your mom pass away?
About 3 months ago.
I'm so sorry.
Why didn't you tell anybody?
And to top it off, you refused to say anything nice about her at the funeral.
I didn't talk because it isn't anyone's business.
Stop. You don't have to explain yourself to this guy.
You want to hit me, don't you?
Marcus, no.
I quit.
You should stop him. He needs this job.
The patient needs him. Fresh IV.